Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the AMT 125th scale 1968 Shelby GT-500 build, and we are almost ready to do some priming. The final step here is to get all of our body pieces off the sprues, get those cleaned up, and then after that you're going to see this primer going on everything. But I do want to go ahead and glue on all the scoops and everything to the body so that it's all ready to go. I'm going to leave the hood off. Looks like there's going to be some alignment stuff for the what do they call these? Lower pans, maybe? Body pans? I don't know. I'm not I don't know the definitions of all the car stuff. I just know it's a cool looking car. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's start with the body. There's some cleanup to do on it. Not terrible. I mean, you can see these lines here. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the primer on it because I don't feel nothing there. And the Brome had that. Like right here too. I don't feel no sink marks in it. So I'm hoping that'll cover with primer and be just fine. There was some, I'd seen it earlier. Yeah, right here. The mold. The dividing line there. That'll need sanded a little bit there, but other than that, like this is a body line. We don't want to mess with that. There's a little bit here to clean up in this corner. I don't want to lose that detail, but a little bit there. But let's get to it. My GT500 videos, I've noticed some of them are getting kind of long. If you're new to the channel, I do try to keep them around 15 minutes if I can, but when I get on a roll working, I don't always check the time. Yeah, the body doesn't have a whole lot of cleanup to do. It's pretty good actually. The trunk lid seems fine, so let's get this side. Nice. Make sure I'm sanding stuff that needs to be sanded and nothing more. And before I prime everything, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I will test fit all the panels and I will get the bumpers out just to be darn sure that everything aligns fine. There is, of course, this is where the mold opens, so there's gonna be a little bit of cleanup there. I don't want to lose my body lines though. You can feel it though, it's really sharp there. That's alright. Just gonna lightly, so we don't lose that nice crisp line. Get a little more on this side. That's better. And then around the windshield, it seems like around the windows is the worst. And then it's not like it's bad either. It's just, I'll make sure my bare metal foiling later isn't all wavy. This is gonna have a lot of this is gonna give me a lot of experience doing bare metal foil. This kind of car has a lot of trim to do. It'll be all the way around the windows. So that's looking good there. We got some mess right there though. I wonder if I can easily. Oh yeah. Yeah, that works out. That can be done with just that one wheel well, evidently. That looks alright. And I do plan on going before I prime even. I like to wash all my parts in isopropyl, just to get any grease or anything off of it, and then I like to well, I'll end up with some very, very, very fine sandpaper. I got down to 5,000 grit in that pack. I'll make sure I get everything. Get it nice and sanded so that primer coat sticks good. So now, it might be better to come in at this angle. Nah, I don't like that either. Don't like that either. Don't really want to crunch it down that way either. So I wonder if I do have a handy saw that I got over by my wooden models. Maybe we'll just saw that out with that. I don't want to mangle the upper fenders up. We'll just do that. Nice and slow. Don't cut into the fender. I think I can get the rest of that with a hobby knife. Now let's try it. Leave you there, so might need you later. Like that. Oh, I do got a story to share after I'm done with this. I messed up on the engine. And if you watched me build it, you probably heard I wanted to build it one way and watched me build it another way. There we go. Now I didn't see any pins that were supposed to be there to keep the hood from falling in, so I'm guessing the radiator support and everything does that for you. Oh no, right at the corner here there is. I missed it. Good thing I caught that just now. I'd make sure I don't sand them all. If you watch my War Thunder videos, you'll see I'm not very observant sometimes. Most times. Yeah, I rewatch some of my videos. I gotta quit blowing on the parts on camera all the time. It's kind of annoying. So that's a really thick bit there. I might work with that off camera, kind of like I did with the interior part, just to keep this video from going way too long. Let's go ahead and get this around where the headlight is. That's where go, and this one a little bit. Not as bad. A little bit on the headlight part itself. Okay, and yeah, I'll do these off camera because I'm gonna want to get my sandpaper in there, and I don't want to take too much off with this file. Anyway, let's get our scoops out, and we need to make sure we get the right ones in the right spot. So we'll get the, looks like 23 would go on the right side of the car. So let's go ahead and cut that out and clean it up and glue it into position. 23 is this one right here. Not too bad there. And that's supposed to fit in right here. Oh wait. Oh. I don't think so. This one fits over here, according to the groove. Is that an oops in the, or did I cut the wrong one more than likely? Oh, that says 23. And it says 23 goes on the other side. Weirdness. Very weird. Oh, I see a little burr there. Let's get the thin set out, because I know. Let's look at the box quick, but it looks like it fits pretty good on that side like that. Yeah, according to the. Well, now I want to cut this one off and clean it up and see what it looks like on there. This is 22. Which I guess they don't show you. Oh, yeah, if I read the directions right. 23, other side. There you have it, folks. Don't always pay attention well enough. So we shall put that there where it belongs. A little bit of, not happy with that yet. Go ahead. There we go. We'll get a little bit of glue on the back here to hold this on. Then I'll line up the front. Actually look bad. That on there like so. Yeah. Excellent. On the inside too, and I will say this stuff is strong. Let me just stop here and bring this engine out. You notice in my engine video, and you notice now, the intake manifold is missing. I spent a better part of 30 or 40 minutes carefully prying this one off, because as I said, as I was building it, I wanted the dual carb setup with the Cobra Jet long air cleaner on it. Well, it shows on the box, is what I was going off of. It looked like it was painted silver, but the dual carb one's actually chromed. So I didn't pay well enough attention, and so I glued on the single carburetor intake. And yeah, this glue works great once it's down. That was nerve-wracking taking that off, but I'm gonna dechrome this, and this one actually fits nicer, looks better on it. The alignment's better, I should say, than the other one was. So I'll get the chrome off that and then end up gluing that back on, but just wanted to let you know I messed up on the engine and had to fix that. So let's get this one on. No. Boy, that looks good too. I'm happy with them. Let's glue that on. Once that stuff is set, it's set. I had to sit there and all the way around the intake manifold just like that many a times, and then I was able to get a small slotted screwdriver in between the front of it, carefully pried it open. Oh. Make sure I line it up right. We're a little high. There we go. There we go. So let's get some glue on the top. I'll hit that on that part again because I was wiggling it around while I was trying to tell my story. Yeah, I think that blue's gonna look awesome. If you didn't catch it, I am gonna go with black interior again with that blue. Let's get the bottom side. And do a little bit on the inside here again. Let's go ahead and make sure it's squished down good. We'll hold that. Like so. We got those on. Now it's looking like we need 24 for the left side. Read the instructions right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lower rear pan off here though, because I keep moving it and I'm afraid I'm gonna bust it and create more work for myself. So 24 goes on the left side. Get that off there. Got an ejector pin mark inside. It's gonna show. $18. This is gonna be a long video too. But we're getting away. We're starting to finish up the hard stuff. Well, I lied. 24's on the other side. I still didn't read it right. Wow. Starting to get to the fun stuff. I would like to eventually, because these are the door. I see a lot of people on YouTube, they'll rescribe their door lines if they're thin, because sometimes when you paint it gets pretty you lose the line a little bit. I want to end up getting some scribing tools someday. Still looking good. Give you a visual of the scoops. I think what I'll do, we'll see how it goes, because you can see the ejector pins a little bit. I think I'm going to end up masking that off after the body color's painted and paint it flat black inside there. Let's do the other side. This ejector pin isn't as bad. That. Oop. Almost met the floor. Yeah, that'd probably help if I leaned it backwards. That's pretty well lined up. Just leave it like that and hit some glue with it. Like so. Let that set up a bit. I still haven't figured out what this part's for. I do not see it in the instructions. Even how terrible I am at reading instructions. So I am gonna just probably cut that, paint it. It looks like it should be the bottom of the seat or something, but I don't know. Probably paint it, at least prime it. And if I figure it out later, it can be painted whatever color it needs. I made a bubble there. There, I fixed it. Okay. So I'll put that off to the side and let those dry. I guess I could show it to you here. I gotta do better at that. There we go. Those are attached. Now, let's get our hood off here. That cleaned up. A little bit more. And the majority of the cleanup's around the hinges. A little bit up front. And as stated before, I'll give everything a nice final sanding off camera and a good cleaning before we do any priming. Let's go ahead and get this rear lower panel. There we go. Top. And let's get the front out. Oh boy, the front one's a mess. Front one's a little messy. this one. Don't want to... There we go. Don't want to take too much off. Eject pin mark there. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of there. This would probably be a good candidate for that round. I use that round file, but I don't know, that seemed to take a lot of material off in a quick hurry. There we go. I can smooth that out with finer stuff. So there's our front panel. What do we got left? Oh, the middle of the back. There's at the very bottom. Oh, there might be different pans. There's two different pans. Huh? So we don't need that one. This is the one we want with the backup lights and everything on it. But we're finished with that sprue. Can go back in the box. Oh, this one's got some detail that I don't want to lose there. Now that's got the thing for the must be able to do like a smoothed out rear drag racing version maybe. And maybe that's what this piece is for another version, I don't know. But this is the one that I want for this instruction. That's where got the taillights go in and then the bumper goes into these slots here. And I want to align all that stuff before I glue that down. But I'm going to go ahead just to finish this sprue off. And I will probably end up priming these anyway, just in case. I changed my mind a lot, so might as well prepare myself, just in case I do. We'll put that off to the side, but I think we'll call that a video. That is the body all prepared. It looks like it's time to do some cleaning. I'll dechrome the intake and then glue that onto the engine first. Then I'm kind of glad it did happen good, because I wanted to sand this smooth, and I'm going to actually do spark plug wires. We'll see how successful I do on that. Kind of detail it up pretty decent, so that's a half hour. We'll call that a video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.